Welcome to Thursday for our Mark plan today, and we're in chapter 10, verses 32 through 45. And in this passage, there's a few things that are happening. Jesus is foretelling his death a third time, and the disciples, specifically James and John, have a special request for Jesus. So, despite the continual declaration that Jesus has of his own coming suffering, the disciples still thought that when Jesus would get to Jerusalem, he would establish a political kingdom. They didn't understand what the kingdom would actually look like. And James and John were then asking for positions of high status in Jesus' administration per se, which they thought might be installed soon, right? Because Jesus kept pointing to his death. James and John feel confident then that they will be the greatest. So they asked Jesus them to confirm their opinion by appointing them to these high positions now. But for Jesus to be the greatest, status, money, popularity, they're not the prerequisites for leadership. Humble service is the greatest and the only prerequisite as displayed by Jesus' own ministry. One of my absolute favorite verses of all time is Mark 10, verse 45, that just as even as the Son of Man came not to be served. We're gonna start that over. For even the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve, and to give his life as a ransom for many. To give his life as a ransom for many. He bought us with a price, right? This is one of the greatest claims that Jesus makes about himself in his ministry, that he's the one who stands in the place of guilty sinners like us, and offers himself as a substitute for them. What a gift that we have in Jesus, who loves us so much that he goes to that cross, right? He dies for us, that he's willing to die for people who are not nearly as perfect as he is, right? For people who make selfish claims like James and John did in here. But he still loves us, and he still dies for us, saves us of our sin, and brings us back into community with him for eternity. What a gift we have in him. Amen? Amen. All right, we'll see you tomorrow for our last section in Mark chapter 10.